Welcome, everyone. As the Broadbent Family Executive Director of the Harvard Varsity Club, I get the honor of standing up here and saying a few words to you. But let's be honest, I did very little tonight to make this happen and make this such a cool, wonderful event. So I want to thank my staff, Andrew and Trevor and Casey, and especially Taryn, who you got probably 5,000 emails from. But thank you to the staff of the Varsity Club for making this a great night. The Varsity Club was founded in 1886 with a mission to preserve the traditions, to advance the interests, and to foster the ideals of Harvard athletics. So rowing was there in the original six. So you were all there, a part of this, just a much older version of you. So today, how does the Varsity Club exist and what do we do? So we're still a dues-paying organization, so we hope that all of you will consider paying annual dues or a 5-year membership or a lifetime membership and get your name on a really cool board hanging in the halls here at Harvard. But what we try to do now is bring athletes together nights like tonight. Last Saturday night, we inducted 6 individuals into the Harvard Varsity Club Hall of Fame from different sports. We're about to release next year's class, so keep an eye out for that. That'll come out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We also throw golf tournaments. Next week, 2 weeks, we'll be in California. So we try to energize and bring Harvard out to people wherever they may be, and also welcome alumni back. This weekend was lacrosse alumni weekend. We celebrated rugby a couple of weekends ago. Soccer was a weekend before that. So we work directly with all the teams, all the sports, and try to help with their efforts to engage alumni and also raise funds, which are critical for all the programs, including rowing. We also try to help those in our community most in need, and we established something called the Abercrombie Fund. We had a student athlete, Ben Abercrombie, who was paralyzed in his first football game at Harvard, and he is still attending Harvard and trying to graduate. So the Abercrombie Fund helps get flights for Ben and his family from Alabama to Harvard and back. And he's also been doing some really interesting work in Chicago at a facility, and they've actually helped him get his diaphragm to move and get his fingers to move. So they're in the cutting edge, and Ben has been willing to participate in some cutting edge science. And we also have another fund that helps Harvard alumni who suffer from ALS or other diseases or issues that, hopefully will never hit or bother anybody in this room. But, it's a part, we all have friends who struggle from these things. So we're trying to bring athletes together from different sports, from different eras, have a great time, but celebrate the wonderful traditions that are Harvard athletics. So we like to say we are your team for life. And actually now we can really say we are your team for life because we just got approval. We now have trademarked that. So we are, and nobody can take it away from us, but we are your team for life. So congratulations to all the inductees, to all the coaches, to all the families. It's a thrill and an honor to be the Broadbent Family Executive Director of the Varsity Club, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.